Plastics is not just plastics. It's a complex material that has many different properties, and that's why it makes it such a useful material for our modern society. But plastics also contains a lot of chemicals and additives, and we need to know more about this, so that when we move towards a more circular economy for plastics, we do not recycle old hazardous chemicals, but we get safe plastic products that can be reused and that can be recycled in the future. In 2019, the Basel Convention decided to establish a global partnership on plastic waste, bringing together all the different good thinkers and good solutions, and the partnership will also bring out what we're looking for in terms of inspiring innovation that will push us towards the solutions of the future. We started establishing the United Nations Environment Assembly after the Rio Plus 20 conference in 2012. And at that time, UNEP had launched a global partnership on marine litter. And plastic polluting our oceans and our beaches was starting to gain a lot of attention globally. And we realized this is an issue we need to bring to the top of the global agenda. So as Norway, we put forward the first draft resolution at UNEA in 2014, getting the recognition that marine plastic litter and microplastics is a serious environmental problem that needs global attention. And I guess that is because people can see it with their naked eye. Nobody wants their backyard to be polluted or their beach to be polluted with plastic waste. So it's easy to get the public attention to rally behind this is a serious issue. We find microplastics on the highest mountains in the Himalayas, in the Arctic sea ice, and there is a reason to believe that we need to put in targeted measures now to deal with this issue. And when I came to the Basel Convention, it was a little by accident, because we were hosting a panel discussions in Geneva on the need for stronger global governance on plastic litter and microplastics. And this was in preparation of the first ad hoc open-ended expert group meeting that was looking into the issue of stronger global governance. What is the kind of framework we need in place to effectively deal with this on a global level? And at that time, nobody dared to speak about the legally binding agreement. We were slowly building the knowledge, assessing the gaps, and we realized that we do have one legally binding instrument with a mandate to address waste, and that's the Basel Convention. So in a speed of light, Norway put together a proposal on amending the Basel Convention to address the issue of transboundary movement of plastic waste. The Nordic minister said, we have to take a lead. We need to call for that global agreement to start. And that was in April 2019. And since the support has just been growing, and the fact that we managed to get the decision by the Basel Convention's Conference of the Parties showed that, the train has left the station and we're now moving towards a new global instrument to more effectively address plastic pollution. We've seen here this week at the open-ended working group that the Basel Convention has a lot to offer and a lot of experience related to environmentally sound waste management of plastic waste. The Basel Convention is now working on guidelines for countries on how to strengthen their environmentally sound management of plastic waste. It can help us to get more data and information of the plastic waste that we have in our countries by developing so-called plastic waste inventories. That will help us strengthen our knowledge and also put in place more effective measures. And of course, managing waste is also about prevention and minimization of waste and making sure that we get less waste than what we have today so we can better manage the waste that we have. And the Basel Convention will help us get smarter about the way we produce, use and dispose of our plastic products.